intensive treatment.
Welcome everyone back to Intensive Treatment, your number one spot for everything in the world of the Arkham universe, except not today. Well, sort of, but so in actuality, this is actually a redone episode. We did record this episode months ago, but for some reason, Craig just didn't want to cooperate, and he's being a dick that day. So that file just I feel like our audio tracks just didn't work out or whatever.
Yeah, I
forget
don't
the
know
case.
what something happened and like the files wouldn't load and it like crashed my computer. It was horrible. I felt
Yeah.
like I was basically going to be blown up by the United States military.
Yeah. So we got a couple episodes that are on our redo list, but the first of these episodes we're talking just like we did with the Michael Keaton skin, we're actually going to do a video talking about the Gotham Knight skin based on the or as the game calls it, anime Batman. So this is based on the Gotham Knight movie, one of the episodes, which I'm still forgetting the name of. It's I forgot it last time, and I'm still forgetting it now. But in that episode, just to quickly go over it, Bruce gets this piece of tech from Lucius, which allows him to deflect bullets. It's basically a shield.
Yeah.
The shield, somebody shoots at the thing, it deflects and hits a guy in the shoulder. Bruce takes him to the hospital, and then he gives the device back to Lucius, saying that it's too good for him.
Mm.
It's a great part of that movie.
It is.
Like all of the episodes, they're the thing about Gotham Knight is that it's 6 separate stories that are kind of intertwined in a way. Not really, but sort of. But yeah, that is probably one of the better episodes in my opinion. It's one of my favorite. It probably is my favorite.
It might be mine.
It just from that end speech by Bruce. He's talking to Lucius and he's like, I'll do anything I have to protect Gotham. But it has to be my life and no one else's. And it's just so great. So yeah, that scene was so good that it got a skin dedicated to it in Arkham Knight. Did you have any, what was your first reaction upon seeing it for the first, like when they announced it's like anime Batman?
I was not into it.
No,
I wasn't. And by that point in time, I had seen Gotham Knight, but I didn't really think much about the suits. Not that I didn't like them or anything. It just, they weren't on my list of like, these are Batsuits I'm always going to think about and like ones I love and will connect to the character. I just kind of took them as like, oh, they're just Batsuits that they threw on. They look fine. So I didn't really use anime. I used it a couple times to like test run it. And this was when it first came out, and I was just like, meh, whatever. What about you? What did you think of it when it first came out? I'm assuming you loved it.
Yeah. I loved it. I was shocked that they even thought about putting this in here. Like the fact that Rocksteady even remembered that movie even existed. And I know that some people are like, why didn't they use one of the other designs? It's like, this is the most anime design ever. So I'm glad that they chose it above all else. When I got the game late 2015 or so, it was like one of the first things I did was because a lot of people don't remember this. You had to make a WB ID account to get it, or WB Plays, whatever it was called. So when you signed up or when you signed in, that's when you got your skin. And yeah, it was one of the ones I used a lot. I was just driving around in the Batmobile. I was on top of Riddler's like search lighthouse, and I was taking photo mode shots of the suit and whatnot, trying to recreate that moment where he's like, "Give me the gun." I thought it was great, but
yeah.
So, so the thing about the skin, just going into just the Arkham Knight version itself, it's not exactly 1-to-1. There's a few differences comparing it to the original. First of all is the color scheme.
Yeah.
In the movie, it was an all-black suit with a yellow belt or gold belt, whatever. I mean, it was the Nolan verse, or trying to be the Nolan verse, so they were trying to cap on that. In this game, however, it is a black and gray Batsuit with a silver belt.
Mm,
Um,
I have some things to say about this when you're done.
I don't mind either version. I do prefer the black color scheme, though. Just
Mhm.
thinking about it now, but I do like the black and gray variant.
Okay, so I also like both. Um, I do think I kind of prefer the black as well. The one change that I was not like crazy about was the color of the belt. Um, it falls
Yeah.
into what I like to call Arkham Origin syndrome, and it just looks bland. It's like everything is the same color on top of the same color. And it's like, okay, I feel like I'm in a 1927 black and white silent film right now.
Mm,
Without the beautiful look of the film, it's just like bad. So, yeah, but it doesn't take away from the suit itself because you're not really looking at the belt too much. I mean, most of the time you're going to be in combat or gliding or in the Batmobile, so it's not anything crazy, but just the
right.
belt itself, I'm like, I wish it was gold. I really wish it was gold. Or like even if they wanted to dim it down a bit and make it less of a potent gold, I would have been fine with that. But
Right.
or give us the option to do both, baby.
Right.
Give us a black and a silver suit.
Yeah, man.
Hey man.
Okay, man. Um, there's only one thing about the suit in retro. Every time I look at it, there's just one part of the suit that I don't like
Oh
overall.
no.
So on the cowl, there are these silver pieces uh, uh, by where the mouth hole is. Those should not be there.
I don't mind them. Should they be there? Probably not.
It's so
But I don't mind them.
distracting to me because the when you watch the movie, the cowl has a certain shape, the mouth holes a
Mhm.
certain way of looking at it, and it's just
Yeah.
it feels weird just putting those pieces there. I get that they're trying to make it more of a traditional like looking mouth hole thing, but it's bad. so,
Guys,
so,
this is turning into Joker 2 all over again.
oh man.
No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of take it or leave it for me. Like, if it didn't have them, I wouldn't care, and it does, and I don't care. I think it looks whatever. It's fine.
Mm,
So
yeah.
I ain't in here complaining and shit though. Shit, man.
Yeah, overall, it's a really good suit. I don't use this now as often as I used to.
Mhm.
But every once in a while, I might like equip the Dark Knight Batmobile on this skin and just kind of cruise around for a little bit.
Mhm.
But yeah, everything else about it is pretty much pitch perfect to the movie. Um, he's got the collar, which the anime collar, I guess, or
Mhm.
basically proto Pattinson collar, whatever
Yeah.
you want to call it. Um, the cape has a nice shape to it, and it has like the one. He's got claws, which looks really cool. Um, and also that one uh, fin on his gauntlets, whatever you want to call
Yeah.
it, the scallop, I think it's called. But the belt it looks just like it did in the movie. The boots are about the same. Like it looks pretty accurate for the most part.
I agree. It does.
Yeah.
And I enjoy wearing it. I also have not worn it recently as much as I used to. Even like a year ago. But I'll use it again. It'll become that time of year and I'll be like, yeah, it's time.
I'll get in my anime phase, and I'm like, oh, maybe I should just go around. It's anime Batman.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is a pretty short discussion, but it's a video that we wanted to make regardless because we both really like this outfit, and
Yeah, absolutely.
it
Worth
is
talking
part of
about.
it is part of the Batman kind of movie history in a sense. So I'm glad that
Yeah.
because the animated films that were coming out around that time, I mean, they were all kind of the same, black and gray bat suits and whatnot. And if they were like, oh, let's pick a suit from the animated films, I'm glad that they went with this one. It's just has its own unique style to it, and it works within the game itself, so it looks really nice.
Mm-hmm.
So, do we have anything else to add to this?
No, but
okay.
It would be cool if we see it in Arkham Shadow.
Yeah. Please add it in Arkham Shadow camouflage. Awesome. I'm begging you, do it.
And also, and give us the black variant though.
Yeah,
or both. Nice. You can give us both.
I wouldn't mind if they just, for Arkham Shadow, they were just like, let's get the black variant in there.
Yeah.
Be cool.
I agree. 100%.
So I think that's going to be it for this video. This was a short one.
Yeah.
And as it should be, because this is just a video on a costume we barely...
A freaking suit. But, guys, let us know in the comment section what you think of this suit. Do you love it? Do you hate it? Or would you go Super Saiyan 3 in this suit? Let us know in the comment section below. Until the next time, peace out. Stay locked up. Marvel, do you have anything to say? Come on, say a one-liner. Give us a one-liner.
I'm going to make this video disappear.
It's